Alles is in orde. Welkom guys, hello guys.
Hello guys.
We're here with a new game. We're gonna start a new game. We already played a little bit, but we fucked up the recording. So we're gonna do it again. It's a story game where you have to read a lot and make some decisions. But it's actually... Het is eigenlijk gewoon vooral lezen. Hè.
Yes.
De rest moet weg. Het is eigenlijk echt gewoon lezen. Wat is wel nog funny.
Hey!
I see an annoying girl running towards me from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, that kind of friend you would never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you know each other for so long. You used to walk to school together on days like this, but start around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase me after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up. Je volgens mij dat. Ja, maar je zegt gewoon uit adem. What the fuck is het half te kreden? Oké.
I overslept again!
Dat is een gewone stem, hè?
Oh, yeah. But I caught you this time.
Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me? That's mean, Mali.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the streets together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Mali, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club?
I told you already.
I told you already. I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I just dismissively go along with whatever she says or she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little bit too much about me. I'm perfectly content with just getting by on the average while spending on my free time on games and anime.
I was talking about I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a need in a few years because you're not used to the real world.
Why is it fucking need?
Well, they have a substitute.
NEET is een acronym die staat voor Not in Education. Het is eigenlijk gewoon een fucking club die thuis zit en niet zit. Voilà. In onze YouTube channel leer je nog bij ook. Ook dit.
You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright. I will look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promise though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I will promise you that.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Hello?
Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late for your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know.
No what?
Well, that you could come to my club.
Sayori?
Yeah.
There is no way I'm going to your club.
Me.
Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure that she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in the literature club is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I will stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes, let's go!
And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third year classes and activities. Sayori is full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member is here!
I told you, don't call me the new member. I glance around the room.
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you.
Let's see.
Sayori always says nice things about you.
Seriously? You brought the boy? Way to kill the atmosphere!
Ah! Miley! What a nice surprise! Welcome to the club! All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something,
Say it!
Sorry.
Natsuki.
The girl with the sore attitude, whose name apparently is Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes it thin. I think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori.
you can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly to my ears, then turns back towards the other girls.
Anyway, it is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Don't say anything like that.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with the people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet you both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right?
That's right. It's great to see you again, Miley.
Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic.
Dat zijn wel demonstratief.
Vast. Ja, just, maar die wil mij. Ik heb haar gezegd. Basically completely out of my league. True. Maar, like, dezelfde soort boezem, hè, wel.
Zal die natuurlijk weer op, ja.
So having her smile at me is so generously feels little. You too, Monica.
Come, sit down, Mali. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited.
Then how about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table with a tray in her hand.
Okay, are you ready?
Dat was fuck!
Ah, dat was
Fuck.
mijn boogstemmetje. Okay, are you ready? Tada!
Nee, dat was de normale stem!
Oewoe!
Woo! Nee,
Woo! Woo!
Natsuki lifted the foil of the tray and reveals a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears.
So cute!
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Die zijn al iets ronder, precies. Die is echt zo plat als iets. Wacht zo. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, I follow.
It's delicious.
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
made it for you or anything.
I thought you technically did. Sayori said,
Well, maybe. But not for, you know, you dummy.
als die wilt mij ook. Is die ook fucking harem gewoon. Alright. I'm met je mechanic. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacups in front of each other, in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray.
You keep a whole tea set in this
Dat ben,
classroom?
ik ben dat. Je zit gewoon, you keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Nu zeg je.
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess?
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
That's not...
Insulted Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be the pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So, what made you consider the literature club?
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, And Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay, don't be embarrassed.
Gast. Kwam. Afleidend de grond peppen, gast.
We will make sure you feel right at home, okay?
Nee, snap ik.
Excuseer me even.
As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and the publicity and how to prepare for events. I would much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
Monica really is a good leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. But many people are very interested in putting out all of the effort starting something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people it will both fun and worthwhile. But it makes cool events like the festival that's much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah!
We'll do our best.
You know it!
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Oké, stoppen hier voor de eerste aflevering. Het is al 17 minuten, hè.
Sure.
We zullen hier, boys, de eerste keer was fucking veel fun hier.
Ja, klopt.
Maar ja, we hebben de audio vergeten opnemen. Maar vanaf hier tot hier zijn we geraakt. Dus misschien volgende aflevering een beetje funnier. Maar blijkbaar, ik heb gehoord dat zowel de foute richting gaat, het verhaal. Maar ja, ik weet niet hoe lang het gaat. Maar like, als je dat vergelijkt, die is echt zo plat als iets. Dat is zo, like,
Je
A-cupje.
hebt weer diegene genomen die de
Niet waar, gast. Die Yuri heeft echt dikkere tetten dan die Monica. Hè. Maar als ik één moest kiezen, zou ik wel voor een van die twee pakken. Dat is zo'n kort pittig koketje. Dat is zo te kinderachtig.
Je zal sowieso voor
Ja, ik denk dat ik inderdaad voor die zou gaan. Alhoewel, zo'n verlegen meisje zoals jij dat een beetje bent. Dat is kan wel een tet, hè. Bonkers dit. Oké, maar 18 minuten. Ik denk dat we het hier aan bij laten voor de eerste aflevering. I hope you enjoyed it, guys.
See you next time, guys.
See you next time, guys. Peace.
Out.